Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to cloud test lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
Okay, so here, so on the record, this you have the inset recording that is added. This is image-based recording. Anyway, I'm going to show you how it works. And then the record and run settings, this remains same, no change here. And then run also, you don't see any change under this menu. It's mostly the same thing from the old version. Resource is also same. Mainly you are going to deal with object repositories and repository scenario manager. So only thing is maybe in QTP, like you have the other menus, they move to different menu here. Okay. But then ALM is a new thing. Just they moved from file menu to they created a new menu like ALM. This is called this interconnection. And the tools is Object Spy and all these things are same. Virtual objects and everything. Only they added this one. Here the new things, import Wsdl. This is something to test the web services. Even the REST service is also like a kind of unit level testing to the web services. You can do those things, and you can also import some SAP components. And then so yeah, pretty much that is those are the changes. Major enhancements they did is in terms of the checkpoints, the PDF, the dynamic text check, and they brought the unit testing for to test the web services, that kind of stuff. And also they added a new environment support like Firefox, Chrome, all these new browser supports. And then yeah, the enhancements they did. Even if you look at here, so what are those enhancements they did? You'll get all those things. What is new? And they talk about inside recording. So how is this image-based recording works from new supported environment? What are the browsers and what are the other application supports? I think somebody asked before, like, is this going to support Oracle? So it supports Oracle 11G. And then API testing. Okay, so these are the main enhancements. They upgraded some of this IDE, integration development environment, and they combined QTP with service test. Okay.
Hey Sam.
Hmm?
So is this the same way to connect from QC like what you did for QTP for the service test also?
Sorry, come again?
Is this in the same way like how you are running from QC? Like right now I'm facing some little bit difficulty to running from like adding to the service test to the QC.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
Or like it's not connecting from QC. It is showing some missing add-ins like that, but when I'm trying, still I'm facing that issue.
Mm-hmm.
So is this the same way to approach like what you shown for us, for QTP?
Okay. I'm not sure. Basically, I didn't really export any service tests to QC.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I will try one more time, and I will try to share the error logs with you by any evening class.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so the enhancements on this UFT, and let's see some of these features what they added. So let's start with say what it is, how you're going to test these web services. Because we know like how you're going to test the GUI feature, right? So whenever you select a new test, and then it's going to give you the options like you want to create a GUI test that is a functional GUI level. And then, okay, you can also create API test. That's at the unit level. Like you want to test some of the methods or some of the services. So basically, like you're going to select the API test when you want to do this web services. Because here I'm not going to talk much about the web services. I hope at least you guys might have some idea. If you want to more, then you can Google it like W3 Schools or some other websites. Then you will get an idea what the web service and then how it works. So to give you a high level, the picture like web service is nothing but those are the web components that are used in developing the web applications, right? So they're the web components, web service. So they use different protocols like SOAP protocols to communicate. And basically, see, for example, like if you look at any application, it's an e-commerce portal, right? So you want to do some purchase, and then you select a product, and then because all this e-commerce portal is not just a single application what you see from the front end, right? On the back end, there are many systems connected. Those are basically like enterprise applications. That means enterprise is there are more than one system connected. Then how the communication happens across these different systems is either through web services or some other web methods or that way. So you select a product, and then if that product is out of stock, then you get a message on the web page, right? Say, okay, this is out of stock. Then how you get that message? Because it has to connect to on the back end, the warehouse management system, and check, do you have a sufficient stock on that? And then immediately it tells, okay, whether that particular product is on stock or is out of stock, that kind of thing. That way, that communication happens either through web services or some other method, because these are the web components. Similarly, you pay for your product either by Visa or MasterCard. Then how is going to check whether you have a card, the genuine card? So that communication again happens through these services. So this is where actually these are the web components that are useful in developing the web applications. And when you test it, basically the development, how it happens, right? They develop these web services, these are the individual components, right? And then you will be asked to test these web services, basically, whether they are working or not properly. That means you provide some input, and then you see what the web service generates, what is the output you are getting, and you have to validate. Basically, first you have to test the web service, the component, right? If the individual component works, okay, then we can use that component in the application. If the component itself is not working, there is no point to integrate that component in building the application. So that is where, so you will be asked to test this kind of web services to make sure like what are the methods that are defined in this web service, whether those methods working with the right output. So most of the time you are going to get either the URL from Wsdl, that is Web Service Definition Language, or you get maybe the UDDI. So whatever the way, most of the time you will get Wsdl, and then you're going to provide that. So here when you select the API test, right? And then say create, so that it's going to create this API test. And now, so in order to test this web services, so now you got this menu enabled. So before, when you create the GUI test, so this menu disabled. So now you should be able to import Wsdl, right? Web service definition language. So you can import the WSL either from URL or from QTP. So now we are going to select, this is what most of the scenario, like how we are going to test it. The URL, that is the default option. Now we're going to select, okay, this is the URL, I'm going to test it. And then click OK. Most of the time you will get that URL from the development team, right? They are going to send you that, okay, this is the web service URL, and there are all the different methods in this URL. So what happens is, if you provide that URL, then automatically it scans that WSDL, and it's going to give you what are all the different web methods from their service. So this particular service is going to convert. Basically, there are two different methods, right? Temperature conversion, like Fahrenheit to Celsius or Celsius to Fahrenheit. See, there are two different web methods. Now you can just double click on this, because I want to test these two methods, whether they are working. So just double click on it so that that method gets added to your test flow. So Fahrenheit to Celsius. And on the right side, you will get different the tags for that method. So this is basically like input XML, or you can say this is the response XML. Okay, input and output. This is the request XML, and this is the response XML in web service terminology. So this is the input and this is the output in layman terminology. So you're going to provide here, okay, just I want to convert so and so, because this is a Fahrenheit to Celsius, right? You're going to provide the input Fahrenheit, and then you're going to provide the expected outcome. Okay, what is that Celsius you're expecting for this Fahrenheit temperature? So you're going to provide. So if you want to select the other method also, just double click on it so that that method also added to your test flow, right? So there are two methods you are testing now in this test flow execution: Fahrenheit to Celsius and Celsius to Fahrenheit. So you're going to mention here, okay, say Fahrenheit to Celsius. So this is the input XML. Now we are going to provide, okay, what is that Fahrenheit temperature you want to convert? I don't remember exactly what is the temperature conversion. Let's Google it. Because you have to provide the expected outcome, right? So Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion.
32, that's the base. Like 0 Fahrenheit is equal to 32 Celsius.
0 degrees
Celsius is equal to 32 Fahrenheit.
1 Celsius is equal to 32 degrees Fahrenheit, right?
No, 0 is equal. If it's 0 Celsius, then it's 32.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah, okay. So for example, 32 degrees Celsius, that is equivalent to 89.6 Fahrenheit, right? Okay, so now let's do this. So this is the Fahrenheit. I want to put now here 89.6. Okay. And now you go on what is your expected value for that, right? So you're going to provide, this is the Celsius. So I'm going to provide, say, 32, right? Because this is my expected value. When this web method works, then it has to provide this output, 32. Then it's going to compare actual versus expected results. Accordingly, my script is going to say 0.45. Similarly, Celsius to Fahrenheit. So here I'm going to provide say 32, and I'm expecting that should be 89.6. This is the output, right? So that way, just you select the method, and on the right side, you see this is a very nice interface, very good interface. Like all you get the values and everything. All you have to provide is, okay, what is your input and what's the expected value. So, and also the other good thing is whenever it scans this URL, so it's going to provide all the methods. And then all you have to do is just double click or drag and drop those methods in your test flow. And then when you select the method, then it's going to give you the input and output XMLs here. Provide the input and then what you expect. That's it. So once you're done with this, then let's run this test. And now it's going to compile your test. Okay, it's compiling. Because it's a code, right? So it's going to compile. And now it's time to run it. Okay. Okay, it executed successfully. And you're going to get the, sorry, you'll get the results. And then it seems like it's good. It says it's passed. And if you want to look at, so okay, the individual results, so you're going to look at here. Okay, so this is the Fahrenheit to Celsius conversion. Now we're going to check, okay, what is that actual value, what the web method outputs, and what is your expected value. If both are same, that's why this checkpoint is passed. Similarly, Celsius to Fahrenheit, so this is what the expected value, this is what the method outputs. Both are same, it's passed. So this way, so you are going to import the Wsdl, then it scan and provide the method. All you have to do is drag and drop those methods and then provide what's the expected value for that method, execute, and then look at the results. Very simple, the workflow, how to test the web services. All you have to do is just what is the WSDL and what are the different methods in this WSDL. That is the thing.
Can this be parameterized or no?
Yes, you can do that. Okay. So you can do parameterization, all those things. Okay. So here you will get the data source. So you can link from where you want to read the data. So then you can do all the stuff. This is the data source. You can also define some test variables.
So here there is no coding or anything. It's just like everything is like a wizard, and like we just feed the data, and that's it. Like other we had some scripting here. We don't really need to do any scripting or anything.
That's basically the because it's providing all these methods. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. That's about the web services. Any questions?
So this web service testing is available only in 11.5. In the previous version, the web service testing is not available.
It is there. They call it as like you see now they completely removed automation. In previous versions, you have this under automation menu. Once you install the web service add-in in QTP, then you will get under automation. There is a web services testing wizard.
And it's almost like a similar approach, like similar in GUI.
Yeah, it's mostly
different.
It's mostly same, but it's not like this kind of interface.
Okay.
They simplified the interface now.
Okay.
Before it used to generate the code, and then you have to input, you have to really understand the code and then see where you're going to provide. See, now we are providing here, okay, this is the foreign sheet I want to convert. But there, actually, you have to go to your expert view and then, okay, this is where actually I have to input this value, input parameter to the method. Now they simplified this interface. Okay, all you have to do is just drag and drop in your test flow. What are the methods? Then it provides the nice GUI part here. All you have to input your values. Okay.
Sam, I have QTP 10, and when I started my machine, I did not see that add-in. That means maybe QTP 10 does not have that service.
It should be. You didn't install probably.
Because we have all the the .NET and the other ones, the web and ActiveX and everything, but web service is not.
Did you install web service?
I have to check. I think I have it installed last year through my work. So
yeah, check. Like what are the services? What are the add-ins that are installed? Because those add-ins don't come by default. You have to exclusively select them when you install QTP.
Oh, okay. So if it is already installed, can I ask them to just add it as an additional add-in, or it can be done only by uninstalling and reinstalling?
You have to repair it. There is an option you can repair so that it gives you what are all the missing add-ins. You can select them.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, no need to uninstall. All you have to do is just go to your control panel. And then it gives you an option here, like you go to say uninstall the programs, and then wherever this QTP or install, like whenever you select that one, then it gives an option repair. So if you select this repair, then it's going to say, okay, what are the things that you want to install now? It gives it gives you all those add-ins. Then you're going to select that add-in, then that gets installed.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
All right, guys. Any other questions? Is this clear? The web services. All right. Thank you. Next thing is the insight recording. So how are you going to do this insight recording? So that is the GUI test. Okay. So let's create a GUI test now. All right. So it is basically insight recording is the image-based recording. That means sometimes what happens is this kind of interface. This is called the ribbon interface. You see, so whenever just you want to click on any buttons on this toolbar, because all these buttons you don't get in the menu, right? So that's where, say for example, I want to click on the copy button in my test. Because in applications also nowadays, most of the applications they are developing based on this Okay. Can you hear me now? Okay, I think it's disconnected. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, we're talking about this is the ribbon interface, and when you create any GUI test, right? It's a new test, the GUI part, and now so you're going to record the test. So click on this record, and this is a normal recording. And if you click on any of these buttons, let's say copy or paste, cut, see, nothing gets recorded. See, I clicked on those buttons, but nothing gets recorded in my script. This is the normal recording. Then, what is the alternative for this? So basically, they came up with this insight recording, particularly to handle this kind of scenarios. You can go with the image-based recording. So if you click on this, and then now you go to say copy. So now we are going to select the insight recording because default it is a context sensitive. Now we are going to switch to the insight recording. So select this insight recording, and now we are going to click say copy, and then paste, say cut. You can select all these buttons, okay, and then say stop recording. See, this is what actually now, okay, you should see the image. These are basically the images, right? What are the things that you see in the toolbar? So these are basically the image-based recording. So this is a copy that object.click, and this is the clipboard, the paste, and cut. So this way it's going to record based on the image, the insert recording, image-based recording. Whenever you run, then it's going to do the same thing. It's going to identify that image. Okay, cut, paste, copy. So it's going to select those menus. Okay, that's basically the insert recording based on the images. So if you go the normal recording, the default recording mode, nothing gets recorded. But when you switch to the insert recording, yes, you see something recorded in your scripts. Questions?
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website H2KInfosys.com. On our website H2KInfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-1269. 17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.